Hello, everyone. Welcome to the ATC Studios Fridays at the Studio kickoff for the 2022-2023 season. ATC Studios is a 501c3, and as such, any donations that are made to ATC Studios are tax deductible. These evenings are always free. Part of our mission is to bring as many low-cost or free programs to the community as we possibly can. These days with Zoom, our community extends around the world, and we are thrilled that we are able to do that. In fact, next week, we will be hosting a playwright from Ireland. So please, please, please spread the word if you can, and if you are able, do by all means make a donation to ATC Studios. You can do that by going to Venmo at ATC Studios. You can go to our website, atcstudios.org, and right there's a donate button. You can also go through GoFundMe, and I think even Facebook has an option for you to do that. In order to be kept abreast of all of the programs that we have to offer for you, including our classes, the best way to do that is to join our email list. The newsletter comes out on Mondays. Even when we're on vacation, the newsletter comes out on Mondays, and I promise we do not spam. In order to get on our email list, you can go to our website, go to the About Us tab, and just pull down to a mailing list. We'll be happy to add you. So I invite you to sit back and enjoy Queen Mari's Castle live. This is by Lisa Dellgiarino Feriend. It features Tara Haight, Susan Jane McDonald, Chris Robertson, and Pamela Yachouh. We were particularly attracted to this piece because it revolves around the actor's experience. We can identify with these characters who are touring with a live adaptation of a popular children's show. I don't want to give anything more away, so let's get going. Queen Mari's Castle live by Lisa Dellgiarino Feriend. The cast is Lila, Kyle, Suzanne, and Taylor as the stage manager. The setting is an empty theater, present day. Act 1. Lights rise on Lila, sitting dejectedly on the stage, dressed like a Shih Tzu and wearing a crown. A curtain hangs far upstage, and there are a few set pieces. A cartoonish looking tree, a rock, a bush, etc., facing upstage. The set should indicate that Lila is on stage, facing the back wall, and that the other side of the curtain behind her is the empty house of the theater. Kyle enters dressed like a normal human, though his face may be painted to look like a dog's.
It's got to be here. Oh, Lila, why are you still on stage?
My unhappiness has rooted me in place.
Already? It's going to be a long year for you.
Kyle gets down on all fours and begins searching the ground.
I went to Juilliard, you know.
Yes, you keep muttering that.
I went to Juilliard, and now I play a dog.
Do you think you're the first Juilliard graduate to do children's theatre? Because I'm sure you're not.
Well, don't be condescending. I just want to spend a few minutes feeling sorry for myself.
I wasn't trying to be condescending.
Well, then be less British, because you sound condescending.
You're in quite a mood this morning.
I know. I've decided to embrace it and see if I get through it faster than I would if I fought it.
Fun experiment.
I'm loitering on stage instead of the dressing room to shield you all while I ride this out. If you want to hang out here, you do it at your own risk.
Noted. I'll be quick. I'm just trying to find my contact lens. I lost it after the bows. I was trying to hold it on to it, trying to pinch it between my eye and my cheek like this, so I could get off stage, but I don't think I made it because I can't find it in the wings.
I haven't seen it.
It's got to be here.
Maybe it's hiding with my sense of self-worth.
You don't play just any dog, you know. You play the titular dog.
That doesn't make it better.
You play a royal dog, a dog queen.
But I saw myself playing roles like Lady Macbeth.
You're too young for Lady Macbeth.
A Juilliard-trained actor can pull off Lady Macbeth at any age.
So you're not going to help me find my contact?
I'm not here to help you, Kyle. I am here to ride out my unhappiness.
Suzanne enters dressed as a Cocker Spaniel.
Are you two saying Macbeth in a theater? Don't do that. That's supposed to be bad.
We just did a matinee at 10 a.m. Things are already bad.
Exactly. I usually wake up at 10 a.m.
And then leisurely drink coffee.
Yes. So you are on my side.
Your side of what?
Regretting that you booked this tour.
I don't regret that I booked this tour.
No, this is a blast.
How can you say that?
Oh, I know we're only one show into the 12-month run.
Oh, God.
Oh, but those kids at the 10 o'clock matinee were just precious. Did you see the way they looked at us? They thought we were actually the cartoon characters from the television show.
Kids are idiots.
Oh, those little faces just warmed my heart. Oh, I wish my daughter wanted children.
Parenthood's not for everyone.
I want grandbabies so badly.
Well, it's not your call, Suzanne.
I want to smell a little baby's head.
Why? When the theater fills with children, it smells like stale syrup and dried urine.
Oh, I wish Joanne wanted kids. Kyle, are you looking for something?
Yeah, my contact.
Oh, you poor thing. Let me help.
The two of them are crawling around on the stage as Taylor enters, wearing a headset and holding a clipboard.
What are you three still doing on stage? Kyle, where's your costume?
I changed out of it.
You have another show in 30 minutes.
And for those 30 minutes, I shall be a man with his dignity intact.
You play a border collie in a live stage adaptation of a popular children's television show. You are not a man with his dignity intact.
You going to be with us the whole run, Taylor?
All 12 months.
Fantastic.
Taylor, do you see a contact anywhere? Kyle lost his.
Here it is.
How'd you do that?
I'm very observant.
Well, look at that.
Was this in your pocket?
Yes, Kyle. I found your contact when the last show ended, put it in my pocket, and I waited for this moment to arrive.
I wouldn't put it past you.
We should call you Eagle Eyes.
You should not.
I'm not going to, so.
Kyle, I can't believe you took your costume off before you looked for your contact.
That's how much I hate the costume. I'd rather be half blind than wearing it.
Well, it's a good thing Beverly's not around to hear that. She was so proud of her costumes.
I think the costumes are darling.
Of course you do, Suzanne.
Oh, but then I think everything about Queen Mari's Castle Live is darling.
Of course you do, Suzanne.
Aren't you so excited for this tour?
Static. Kyle, get back in costume.
In a minute.
The house is about to open.
They can't see me.
Oh, I want to peek at their little faces from the wings as they file in.
Copy that. House is open, 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Thank you, 30.
You, 30.
Get dressed, Kyle.
In my own time.
No, in actual time.
Yeah, what even is time but a construct that...
I'm not
just
doing
really-
this with you. Get dressed.
But my costume is itchy.
Is it? Oh, Kyle, sympathy is pouring out of me.
Okay.
It's pooling on the floor.
I get it. I get it.
Sizable puddle.
You've made your point.
Better get a mop to clean up all this sympathy.
It is itchy.
Get dressed.
Lila can back me up.
Get dressed.
Why didn't you back me up?
I'm not trying to get involved in your nonsense. I'm just trying to ride out a mood.
I don't like Taylor.
I don't like any of you.
There's something very... Wait, you don't like me? I thought you liked me.
I don't feel anything toward you.
But I'm so charming. You'll feel differently about me once you're on the other side of this mood.
Yeah, I don't want to make alliances with people this year. I don't want to get caught up in entangling alliances. Yeah.
This isn't Europe in 1914. This is the biggest theatre in North Dakota. And you've sold it out 4 times today already.
Queen Marie's Castle Live sold out 4 times today.
And you're Queen Marie.
Stop saying it. I mean, God, how did this happen? I went to Juilliard.
Oh, you'll feel less despair once your body gets used to doing 4 matinees a day.
Okay, didn't it feel weird arriving at the theater at 8:30 in the morning?
It did?
Yeah, theater isn't meant to be done at sunrise.
Well, technically, 8:30 isn't sunrise, and the show wasn't until 10.
We're night people.
Not for the next 12 months.
No, for the next 12 months, we have shows at 10, 12, 2, and 4 every day.
Not the days that we're traveling to our next venue.
It's an insane schedule. Would Patti LuPone have agreed to that type of schedule?
I'm pretty sure Patti LuPone wouldn't audition for a show called Queen Marie's Castle Live.
I didn't know what I was getting into.
Taylor re-enters and begins setting a few props, a novelty-sized magnifying glass behind a bush, something that looks like a treasure chest behind a tree, etc.
Lila, please don't lie on the stage. That's going to damage the costume, and we need that to last for a year. Kyle, when I look at you, I still see a man trying to pretend he has dignity, but what I really want to see is a border collie named Prince Thod.
Yeah, I still don't get why he's not King Thod when he's married to Queen Marie.
Because a king outranks a queen, and Thod can't outrank Mari because he himself is not royalty. He married into it.
But for a kid's show, wouldn't it be simpler to...
We are empowering girls, Kyle. Now, I want to see a border collie.
I don't like you.
That's fine. I prefer not to become friendly with the talent.
Exactly. No entangling alliances.
Don't endear yourself to me.
I assure you, I'm not.
Go get in costume.
I'll go, but only because I have to put my contact back in.
Wonderful. Come back as a border collie who married into royalty.
I truly don't like you. Truly.
Oh no, my tears are pooling on the stage.
All right.
Warping the wood.
All right.
You are savage.
Don't endear yourself to me.
It was just a compliment.
Having to learn your real names instead of just referring to you by your characters is already more than I can.
Okay, oh my God, never mind. I'm sorry I said anything.
The kids are beginning to arrive. Oh, bless their little hearts. I bet this is the first theatrical experience that some of them have ever had. Oh, you should see the way they're staring at the architecture in the house. I mean, big theaters really are so magnificent, aren't they? And to see it through a child's eyes.
Your insufferable enthusiasm for everything is going to be the thing that nearly destroys me this year. I can sense it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On the other hand, it'll be fun to watch your enthusiasm slowly die over the course of this run.
Oh.
Yeah, anyway, I need to go make sure the confetti cannon is loaded and ready to go, so don't wander far. It's almost showtime.
Did I say something to offend Taylor?
Most things seem to offend Taylor. I wouldn't take it personally.
Well, I hear that the stress of touring can get to a person.
Well, then Taylor's in trouble because it's day one.
Aren't you so excited that we get to start in North Dakota?
Are you serious?
I've never seen North Dakota.
No one has.
Oh, on our day off, I want to go to Mount Rushmore.
That's South Dakota.
Is it? Oh.
It is, yeah.
Oh, rats. Well, I want to see Deadwood too.
Also South Dakota.
Gosh darn it. What is there to do in North Dakota?
Nothing. They probably started the North American tour here instead of New York, where we already were, in order to hammer home the fact that we're in exile.
Oh, we're not in exile. I'm going to do some research and find something fun for us to do in North Dakota on our day off.
On our day off, we'll be on a bus heading to Winnipeg.
Oh, Winnipeg. Oh, I bet there's a lot to do there.
Maybe, but you'll be doing 4 matinees a day.
I'll still have my evenings free.
Do you think you're going to have enough energy to go out on the town after 4 matinee days?
I think so. I hope so.
You won't.
You sound like you've been on a lot of tours.
I wish. This is my first.
This is your first tour too? Oh, I thought that you'd done this before. You're so professional.
Nope. Mostly student films and storefronts that don't pay any money.
Oh, you must have been thrilled when you booked this.
I was. I really was. I was ready to sell my soul for a role that paid.
Wow. You really have a passion.
Yeah, not much talent though.
What are you talking about? You're Queen Mari.
A real actor wouldn't be caught dead in a show like this. No offense.
None taken. You know, Harrison Ford and John Hamm didn't make it big until they were in their mid-30s. All real actors have to start somewhere.
Yeah, Harrison Ford and John Hamm are men. Men are allowed to peak later in life.
Women are allowed to peak later in life.
Name one.
Grandma Moses.
Name one who's an actor.
Me, I'm 62.
Oh no. Do you consider this tour to be your peak?
I guess so. I've never acted before.
What?
I mean, I've always wanted to, but I never have.
And Queen Mari's Castle Live was the vehicle that moved you enough to get you out there.
No, not really. It was more just timing. My husband died in April.
Oh.
Lung cancer.
I'm sorry.
Oh, not your fault. It's just how life goes. We had all these things planned that we were going to do in our retirement, and then suddenly I was alone with a bunch of plans and no one to do them with.
Oh.
So I asked myself, Suzanne, what would you like to do?
Act?
Act. I've wanted to since I was little. I figured I'd start auditioning, give it a try. When I booked this tour, it seemed perfect. I'd get to travel, which I wanted to do, and I wouldn't be able to clean out John's half of the closet, which I very much did not want to do.
So, wait. Your cheerfulness, is that real, or is that just how you're manifesting your grief and relief at having a year before you forced to deal with your husband's death?
Oh, it's real. But I'm also enjoying the escape.
Okay.
The house just felt too big without him.
Sure.
For a year, I can pretend that I'm on an extended working vacation and I'll see him when I get home.
Right.
And I'll figure out what to do with all of his shoes next year.
I feel like I should hug you.
Oh, aren't you sweet?
Do you want me to?
Do I want you to hug me?
I'm not really a huggy person, but I can hug you if you want me to.
Oh, a hug's not necessary.
I feel like I should give you one.
Not if it makes you uncomfortable.
But you're a sad, lonely widow.
I'm not that sad. And I'm certainly not lonely on this tour with all of you fun, talented people. I'm
Suzanne.
fine. Really. This tour is just what I needed.
Okay, well, that makes one of us.
Oh, come on. You said you were excited when you booked this.
I was, but it's because it looked great on paper. Getting paid to play the title character in a North American tour. It looked like I was going somewhere, like my career was finally taking off.
It is.
No, it's not. Let me look at me. I'm dressed like a cartoon dog and I perform for a theater full of kids who aren't paying attention.
Some of them are paying attention
Well, none of them have any theater etiquette.
because for most of them, this is their first time watching live theater. What an honor and a privilege for us to be a part of that. We're helping to create the next generation of theater lovers and theater makers. One of those little girls out there this morning might end up playing a dog queen herself one day.
Oh no, God, I hope not. Oh, that makes me feel like I have blood on my hands.
No, I meant it as a good thing.
Well, I know you did, but it's definitely having the opposite effect.
Then stop thinking about it.
I'm not sure I can. You've put the image of a sad girl with crumbling dreams. It's making me feel very bad.
No, get rid of that image.
I'm trying.
Look at all the little faces staring back at you during the next show. That's a better image to have. Some of them gawk at you as if they're in the presence of the greatest celebrity.
Well, they'd be disappointed if they met me.
I don't think so. Do you see yourself as a sad girl with crumbling dreams?
No? Yes? I don't know.
I don't see you that way.
That's because you're the world's most cheerful person. My roommate, Annie, she got cast in her first Broadway show before we even graduated from college. Success just seems to find her wherever she goes. Things just fall into her lap. Her name is even a theatrical success. I always thought I was just as talented as she was, but over these last few years, I've watched Annie rise and rise and rise while I just keep struggling in the muck at the bottom. And I'm tired of being jealous of her. I don't like being a jealous person.
It's exhausting.
It is. And she's my friend, you know, and I want to be happy for her. I don't want to be secretly consumed with jealousy, but she's playing Broadway houses and getting reviewed by the New York Times, getting her picture on the wall at Sardi's, and I'm here in North Dakota doing a show that doesn't even provide playbills. I'm a completely anonymous person in a completely anonymous place doing a completely anonymous work.
Maybe you should break into film. You have a greater chance of being celebrated as an actor in movies than in live theater.
No, I want to do theater.
Why?
When I was 7, my parents took me to see a play about pumpkins just before Halloween, and there was this one woman who played this particularly neurotic pumpkin. She was so funny. I made my parents take me to see that play 3 times. She played it slightly differently each time, but all of the choices she made were hilarious. She was an absolute goddess. And she was right there in front of me, not, some face on a movie screen. She made me want to do theater.
What was her name?
I don't know.
Well, it sounds like completely anonymous people can still have a big impact.
I guess sometimes. But I still go to sleep each night wishing I'd wake up as Annie.
Look at the faces of the kids staring at you during the next show. It might get rid of some of that jealousy.
These costumes itch.
They do, don't they?
15 minutes.
Thank you, 15. And Taylor, did you figure out what was wrong with the house lights?
Nothing's wrong with the house lights.
They didn't go down during the show.
They went down a little.
Yeah, but they're supposed to go out.
Not at a kids show.
House lights go down when the show starts, no matter who the target audience is.
Not at a kids show. Parents need to take their kids to the bathroom or dig through their bag to find snacks or find toys that were dropped on the floor. They need light.
Okay, they can't use the light from those horrible glowing wands being sold at the concession stand?
They can't.
What about their cell phones? Every cell phone has a flashlight.
House lights dim, but do not go out. That is the policy.
But seeing the whole audience is distracting.
You'd still see the wands if the lights went out.
And that would be bad enough, but being able to see all their faces and how many aren't paying attention is disheartening.
But some of them just look so enthralled. It's precious. I really think you'll feel better about this if you look at their faces, Lila. I love being able to see their faces.
See, Suzanne loves being able to see their faces. Children's theater is not for those with fragile egos.
I don't have a fragile ego.
Then make your peace with the lights, which will be dim.
Oh, there's nothing sweeter than a little kid's face. Gosh, if Joanne gave me a grandbaby, I would stare at that face all day.
Have you seen Taylor?
Just left. It's safe.
Oh, good.
You know, ultimately, you're going to have to put the costume on.
But I don't have to put it on now.
It's not a bad costume.
It's the principle of the thing.
The costumes are better than the script.
You like the costumes.
I hate the costumes, but the script is trash.
No, it's not.
It starts with me sitting in a garden with my back to the audience of hundreds of noisy children and then turning around and gasping a surprised delight as if I had no idea they were there. Oh, hello!
So cute.
Yeah, it's stupid. Oh, hello! Like Queen Mari couldn't hear them or smell them or see their obnoxious glowing wands.
But I really don't understand the wands, and none of the characters in the show have a wand.
They glow in the dark. Kids like things that glow in the dark.
Well, the joke's on them because the theater doesn't get dark.
Oh yeah, what was wrong with the house lights?
Oh, apparently nothing.
But they didn't go down.
Mm-hmm. We have to do the show with the lights on because parents need light.
Isn't every cell phone a flashlight?
Yep, tried that argument.
They did warn us in rehearsals that the house lights wouldn't go down completely.
Yeah, but they made it sound like it wouldn't be distracting.
Of course they did. They didn't want anyone to quit.
Oh, God, the syrup smell is getting overwhelming.
Yeah, the theater must be filling up.
Oh, I'm going to sneak a peek.
Her level of enthusiasm is exhausting.
It is. Have you talked to her?
Yeah, she's too much.
No, not about the show. Have you talked to her about her life?
Her life? No. Have you?
Yes,
When?
just now.
What about your pledge to avoid entangling alliances?
I didn't mean for it to happen. She just started talking.
About her life?
Yes.
And?
It's tragic.
No. Tell me.
Her husband died of lung cancer last April, and she started auditioning for tours to escape her big empty house full of memories and her dead husband's clothes.
What?
Yes.
That's so sad.
I know.
What'd you say to her?
I didn't know what to say.
Because what do you say to that?
I mean, I asked if she wanted me to hug her.
Did she?
She said it wasn't necessary.
That's not a no.
Isn't it?
Of course not.
I interpreted it as a no.
Because you're a callous human being.
I wasn't trying to be.
I had no idea Suzanne's life was terrible.
Right? She is so upbeat.
Although now her enthusiasm makes a little more sense.
It's masking her pain.
Poor Suzanne.
Still trying to figure you out, though.
Am I an enigma?
You are. You seem unhappy, but then you claim you're glad you got this job.
That's correct. I am both unhappy with this job and glad that I have it.
How is that possible?
How's that possible? That's most human beings.
No, not most human beings in theater. And I use the term theater loosely because...
Look at us.
Exactly.
I'm unhappy, but glad to have this because I don't have a day job. I earn my living by taking any job I can book. I've handed out promotional materials at outdoor concerts. I've played a zombie in a haunted house. I did a stint as a singing telegram. Booking this tour was 12 months of guaranteed income, and not only that, it was theatre. Using the term loosely, which is what I've been trying to do all along. I'm happy for the steady paycheck and for a job that's kind of real theatre adjacent, but the reality of what I signed on to, it's depressing.
Well, I'm with you there. I can't believe we won't be back in New York for a whole year.
It's a long time not to see friends or sleep in your own bed, isn't it?
It is.
My boyfriend is from Oklahoma City. He said he'll time a visit home for when our tour swings through.
That's sweet of him.
Yeah. He even threatened to come see the show, but I told him I'd break up with him if he did.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone I know is under strict orders not to buy a ticket.
I don't want anyone I respect to see me as a dancing, singing dog.
Amen to that. We've got like 7 months before we're in Oklahoma City.
Yep.
That's a long time.
Yep.
What does your boyfriend think?
He's happy for me, but he also thinks that maybe it's time I got a real job.
What do you think?
I don't think I could get a real job. I don't think I'd be happy if I weren't performing.
Me either. But I also don't want to do crap like this my whole life.
No. You've got to play Lady Macbeth.
I would be so good.
I'm sure you would.
I would.
I know, I'm being sincere.
Are you? Sorry, your accent makes it hard for me to tell when you're being sincere and when you're making fun of me, so.
Thank you.
You really think I'm a good actor? Even though I'm in this?
I could tell you're a good actor by the warmth and surprise you muster for, oh, hello, while 900 children talk over you and play with glow-in-the-dark wands.
Aw, thanks.
You would be an amazing Lady Macbeth.
Somewhere around Vancouver, if our lives are unbearable, instead of doing that scene where Queen Mari and Prince Thod count the rings on the old wishing tree, maybe we should just start doing the scene from Macbeth.
I would love that.
I mean, it's not like anyone would notice, except Taylor.
Oh, Taylor would be livid. That's part of the appeal.
Let's do it.
Vancouver?
Vancouver.
Are we creating an alliance right now?
Don't read too much into this. I just want to perform Macbeth in front of a bunch of children.
Macbeth again? You two need to stop saying Macbeth in a theater. You're going to summon the devil.
Wait, stop. Is that what you think happens?
Isn't that what they say?
No.
The superstition is that saying Macbeth in a theater is bad luck, not that it summons the devil.
10 minutes.
And yet the devil has appeared.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you,
Ted.
Kyle, you're still not dressed.
I'll be ready by curtain.
I'm gonna go tell Marcus to go on for you.
I'll be ready by curtain.
I'm not gonna do this with you 4 times a day for the rest of this year.
You won't have to. I'll be ready by curtain.
Yeah, tell Marcus to stand by. He's probably going on his thought.
No, he won't be. No, Marcus is half the king I am.
You're a prince.
In title only, I have the heart and spouse of a king.
We'll get in costume, or Marcus will have your heart and your spouse.
Don't worry.
I'm not worried. I'm angry that I have to put up with this kind of crap.
Oh, don't say crap. There's little kids on the other side of the curtain.
Clock is ticking, Kyle.
I'll be ready by curtain.
So will Marcus.
Yeah, I'm not sure what your end game is here, but you're gonna have to put the costume on eventually.
Yes, but on my own terms.
So stubborn. You remind me of my husband when he was young.
Lila said he died in April.
Yes, lung cancer.
I'm sorry, Suzanne.
Oh, it's okay. We knew it was coming.
He was a big smoker.
No, he was a 9/11 first responder.
What?
Oh, wow.
He was a good guy. He gave his life to help others.
Oh, Suzanne, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, don't be. We were very lucky. He got so many extra years that other first responders didn't get.
Kyle tentatively walks over and hugs Suzanne.
Oh, it's fine, dear. I'm fine.
I had no idea.
It's okay. I still have Joanne.
That's true.
She's a firefighter like her dad out in the Bay Area. Battling those forest fires every summer is the main reason she doesn't want to have kids. She says, what kind of person would bring children into a dying world?
That's very selfless of her.
Oh, she's a selfless girl. Really remarkable. I'm so relieved fire season's over. I spent the whole summer wondering what I would do if those fires took the only person I have left.
Oh my God, Suzanne.
He hugs her again.
Your life.
Oh, I have a wonderful life. Don't you kids worry about me.
But
I'm going to go peek at those adorable children in the house one last time before Taylor calls places. You want to come?
no, thank you.
I've got to get changed.
Okay, well, if I don't see you before we start, have a good show.
You too.
Break a leg.
You see?
Oh my God.
Her life is tragic. Tragic!
I've never heard a person say such depressing things in such a cheerful voice before.
Something is wrong with her.
That poor woman. I can't believe you didn't hug her.
She didn't ask for a hug.
Her husband died of 9/11 related lung cancer, and her daughter is going to die battling apocalyptic forest fires. You don't wait for a prompt to hug a person.
I respect boundaries.
Oh, you're a heartless human being.
Don't you have a costume to put on?
Yeah, it's getting to be about that time.
I'm going to enjoy watching you and Taylor go through this stupid power struggle between 1 and 2.
And between 3 and 4.
You know, you would save so much time and energy by just leaving the costume on.
I will not let this production break me.
Okay. Have a good show.
And break a leg, Lady Macbeth.
Don't summon the devil!
We can't make fun of her anymore.
Yeah, I know. It felt wrong in my mouth.
Her life is too sad.
So sad.
See you in our castle.
5 minutes.
Thank you, 5.
Did Kyle change?
He's doing it now.
What's he trying to achieve by stalling?
He doesn't want this production to break him.
If he weren't broken, he wouldn't be here.
Ouch.
It's true.
Okay, well, every real actor has to start somewhere.
But very few start here.
Okay, stop.
If you need to go to the bathroom, you should do so now.
I'm okay. I'll make it till 1.
All right.
I don't think I can go on.
You have to.
I don't think I can.
What happened? I thought you were sneaking peeks at the kids.
I was. But there's a little girl in the front row whose dad is wearing a blue tie with yellow stripes.
Somebody wore a tie to this?
John's favorite color was blue, and my favorite color is yellow, so on special occasions, he always wore a blue tie with yellow stripes.
Who's John?
Her dead husband.
Oh.
9/11 related lung cancer.
Oh, shoot.
I can't perform when there's a man in the front row wearing my husband's tie.
You won't notice him.
Of course I will. The house lights stay on for the entire show.
They're going to be very dim.
It will be all I can see.
Well, it's a big theater. Look somewhere else.
It's human nature to look the one place you keep telling yourself not to look.
Are you crying? You can't cry once you're in makeup.
Taylor,
It ruins the makeup.
be a little compassionate.
We're at 5 minutes. There's not enough time to be compassionate because there's not enough time to fix her makeup.
I have that tie hanging in my closet back in New Rochelle. I took this job so I wouldn't have to think about that tie until next fall.
Go and tell that dad to take this tie off.
That's not allowed.
Explain the situation to him. He'll understand.
No, he won't.
He's distressing the talent.
He's wearing a tie.
Come on! You like to bully people.
Yeah, on this side of the curtain where my power lies.
She's a sad, lonely widow, Taylor. Look at her.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll be fine. I just need a quick cry in the dressing room and I'll be fine.
You can't cry. You are in makeup.
I'll touch it up. You'll never know the difference.
Taylor pulls a flask out of their pocket.
Here.
Is that a flask?
Of course it's a flask. I'm stage managing the North American tour of Queen Mari's Castle live.
Oh, we're allowed to have flasks?
Not you, just me.
Why just you?
Because I'm allowed to do whatever I need to do to survive and make this show run. Here, have a swig.
No, that's not necessary. A quick cry in the dressing room and I'll be good as new.
You can't cry in makeup.
Then I'll just scream quickly into my purse. Give me 5 minutes.
You have 3.
Give me 3 minutes.
Can I have a swig?
No. Places, everyone.
Taylor exits while Lila takes her place, sitting on the floor in the middle of the stage. Suddenly, Kyle runs in, still not in costume.
He broke up with me.
Where is your costume? Tyler just called places.
Alan called while I was in the dressing room. I thought it was to say have a good show, but that is not why he called. He called to tell me that he's breaking up with me because he met an investment banker named Bradford at trivia last night, who seems to have his life more together than I do.
Okay,
I
but
left New York 2 days ago. He dropped me before my body was even cold.
you're not dead.
Oh, it might as well be. I'm doing children's theater in North Dakota.
Can we talk about this at 1 o'clock? If you don't put your costume on, Marcus is going to go on for you.
He's right, though. He's right, isn't he? I'm 34. What am I doing with my life?
Harrison Ford and John Hamm struggled until they were in their mid-30s.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
Yes?
Do I look like Harrison Ford or John Hamm to you? Oh, screw you. Screw you.
You are very attractive.
No, it's too late, too late. Your silence has said enough.
Kyle.
Maybe I should just go to an investment banking school.
Come on.
Change my name to Bradford.
Can we put a pin in this till 1 o'clock?
Kyle, I thought I heard your voice. We are about to start.
I'm putting the costume on right now.
No, it's too late.
I can change very quickly.
Marcus is going on for you.
I'll make my entrance.
You waited too long.
Oh, that's what you think. I'll show you. I'll show you and Alan and Bradford. I'll show you all.
I don't understand people who create negative situations through their own actions and then act like everyone else is to blame.
Go easy on him. He just got broken up with.
I don't care. I'm not interested in knowing anything about any of you. Hell, I wish I hadn't been present to learn that depressing stuff about Suzanne.
That's mean. You know, this is really hard for all of us.
No one forced you to audition.
No, but
You have nobody to blame but yourself.
I know. But the thing is,
After your audition, you got drinks with Annie, and
how do you know Annie?
you said, and I quote, "I'm so tired of all this auditioning, I would sell my soul to get cast in something that pays.
How do you know Annie?
I would sell my soul to get cast in something that pays."
Yeah, but I
And here
didn't
you
know.
are.
What are you trying to say?
You're mine for a year. I own you. You shouldn't say Macbeth in a theater. Have a good show.
Oh my God.
Cue lights.
The stage goes dark. In the darkness, we hear Taylor's voice.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Queen Mari's Castle Live. Please be advised that this afternoon's performance will involve a strobe light, explosions, and bubbles. If you're allergic to goose feathers, please let an usher know so that they might accommodate you. Keep the aisles clear for the safety of Queen Mari and her friends. Thank you and enjoy Queen Mari's Castle Live.
The lights rise. The curtain that hung far upstage is now gone, and all the set pieces are now facing us instead of facing upstage. We are now looking at the stage from the perspective of the audience in the house. Lila sits on the ground center stage, her back to us. She turns and looks out over her shoulder.
Oh, hello.
Blackout. End of Act 1.
Viewers, this is intermission, and for the sake of this tape, it will only be 30 seconds long. So if you would like to pause and continue at your convenience, that's absolutely fine, of course.
Here we go. Act 2. Lights rise on Lila sitting on the stage. She is hugging her knees, rocking slowly back and forth. She looks scared. She is also still dressed like a Shih Tzu and wearing a crown. The set is the same as at the start of Act 1. Kyle enters, still dressed like a normal human with a dog's face.
Oh, there you are. Don't you want to come have some lunch?
Kyle, we're in trouble.
I know we are, but I didn't mean to break Marcus's leg. It was an accident.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. We're also, well, we're not in trouble for that. That's just you.
I don't know. We were both there.
But only you pulled him off the ladder and threw him to the ground.
I told Taylor I would make my entrance. Marcus shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Thank you for taking my side.
No, stop. Taylor is what I'm talking about.
Ugh, I hate Taylor.
I think Taylor's the devil.
I wholeheartedly agree.
No, I think Taylor is the devil.
I wholeheartedly agree.
No.
Are you not going to come have lunch? They got us pizza as an opening day treat.
I think Taylor is the devil. I think we've sold our souls to Taylor for a year.
Are we still poking fun at Suzanne from the Macbeth thing? I thought we decided not to do that anymore.
I'm not poking fun. I'm serious. Just before curtain, Taylor said that
30 minutes. Ah, damn it, Kyle.
I was told not to eat in costume.
Then go finish eating and put your costume back on.
I have 30 minutes.
You know, you're on thin ice. You've already put one member of this company in the hospital today.
Lila and I are sorry for that.
I had nothing to do with it.
Finish your pizza and put on your costume.
You know, Lila thinks you're the devil.
Stop.
Oh no, my heart. You've broken it.
Here we go.
Can a person reconstruct something that's been shattered so completely?
I never hated sarcasm until I met you.
Go.
I should go too.
Not the devil.
Of course you're not.
You think the devil's gonna waste a year on children's theater?
Certainly not.
No. The devil's only involved in high-stakes operations. Now, she wouldn't be caught dead doing my job.
We're lucky to have you.
I'm just a demon.
All right.
Well, not that I'm like just a demon. It's an important job. The devil would be nowhere without us.
Obviously.
If I do well this year, I'll move up.
I think you're doing an excellent job so far.
I'm making you miserable?
Oh, yes.
Suzanne enters and almost bangs into Lila, who yelps when she hears Suzanne's voice so close to her ear. Suzanne is still in costume.
I just wanted to apologize to both. Lila, are you okay?
Yes? No, what?
Well, I wanted to apologize to both of you for my little breakdown before the show.
Oh, it's fine.
It was unprofessional.
Well, but your husband...
It won't happen again.
Did you put that man in the audience?
No. I told you my power only lies on this side of the curtain.
Yeah, because it feels
Well,
like...
I just got lucky.
Taylor can't control what people wear to a show, but now I'm prepared for it. If it happens again, I'll be ready.
Good to hear. You know, there's pizza if you'd like some.
Yes, I heard, and I would, but I can't. I have celiac disease.
You have what?
If I ingest even trace amounts of gluten, my body starts attacking itself. It can lead to all kinds of problems if I'm not careful. Cancer, dementia, heart failure.
Oh, God, I'm sure they can order you one with gluten-free crust.
Oh, won't do any good. Unless it's prepared in a designated gluten-free area and baked in a designated gluten-free oven, it's still going to destroy my body.
What?
Cross-contamination.
Suzanne, your life.
Huh. Good to know.
Don't you dare. You leave her alone.
It's okay. I made myself a salad this morning and brought it with me.
You're having a salad while you watch everyone else eat pizza?
Put some berries and some nuts on there. Delicious.
Delicious. Well, I'm gonna go keep getting ready for the 2:00 show.
Break a leg, Taylor.
No, that's just for actors.
Oh, that reminds me. How's Marcus?
They're almost done setting his leg. He actually should be out of the hospital soon.
Oh, I'm sure Kyle and Lila didn't mean to do it.
I was in no way involved.
Last I heard, Alicia's at the hospital with him, and she says he should be released within the hour. She's going to drop him at the hotel, and she'll be back here before curtain call.
Oh, poor Marcus.
Poor Marcus. Anyway, back to work.
I had nothing to do with it, you know.
Oh, I know it wasn't intentional.
No, I was already standing on the balcony. Marcus was climbing up when Kyle flew in and pulled him off the ladder.
He's a very passionate person for a British person.
I mean, I tried to grab him.
I'm sure you did.
He looked so scared.
At least he landed in a barrel of goose feathers. He'd probably be in worse shape if he didn't.
I guess. Are you sure you're okay?
Me? Oh, yeah. I'm having a great time.
Well, I just mean, if you want to talk about your husband, then.
John, what do you want to know about him?
Oh, no, not to me. I mean, you can talk about him to me if you want, I guess. I meant a professional person.
A professional person?
You just seem really, like, sad underneath.
Oh, you're a sweet girl.
And, well, you might feel better if you talk to someone.
Oh, I don't want to burden anybody.
It's not a burden if that's what they do for a living.
Maybe we could go together.
What?
Split the cost of the session.
I don't understand.
I could talk about how I miss John, and you could talk about how you're jealous of Annie.
Oh, no, I don't think that.
Oh, couples therapy.
Yeah, that's not what couples therapy is.
Wouldn't that be fun?
It wouldn't.
Who's doing couples therapy?
No one?
Oh, Lila and I might sign up.
Mm-mm.
Oh, from a declaration of no entangling alliances to a couples therapy with a coworker. I have whiplash.
Yeah, we're not getting couples therapy.
We might sign up.
We won't.
Have you eaten? There's pizza in the dressing room.
I know, I used it to eat my feelings.
I'm so sorry, Kyle. Alan didn't deserve you.
I still can't believe he broke up with me on day one.
You'll find someone wonderful. I just know it.
But it won't be Marcus.
Ugh. Did you hear they're keeping him in the hospital overnight?
What? Taylor said he'd be out soon.
Alicia just called. Apparently he's having some kind of allergic reaction to the goose feathers he fell in.
Oh, no.
Oh, poor Marcus.
It's just been an awful day. And we're only halfway through it.
It's not a coincidence.
What's not?
The way the day's been going, it's not a coincidence. It's Taylor.
It's, as much as I'd love to blame it all on Taylor.
No, Taylor is some kind of low-level demon whose job it is to make our lives miserable for a year.
That's ridiculous. Who told you that?
Taylor.
Mind games.
I don't think so.
You two did say Macbeth in a theater.
Taylor was a demon before we said Macbeth in the
Also,
theater.
the superstition is that it brings bad luck, not demons.
And have we not had bad luck?
Touche.
You caused bad luck and you summoned the devil.
Taylor is not the devil.
Exactly. Taylor is a low-level demon who's stuck doing children's theater for a year.
Taylor's not that either.
This is what I was told.
I don't believe in any of that. I believe in science.
Literally yesterday, you were making fun of me for asking where in Bismarck I could get a flu shot.
I believe in science when it suits me.
I don't know. Lila might be right.
Suzanne, you can't possibly
No,
believe...
after John died, I didn't know what to do with myself. I'd wander around through the house talking to him.
Oh, Suzanne.
God, that's sad.
I told him how badly I needed a distraction. I'd give anything for a year, John. I'd give anything to run away for a year. That's what I said. I'd give anything for a year. The next day, I saw the audition notice.
So you think your dead husband facilitated some kind of pact with the devil for you?
Low-level demon.
No, of course not.
Okay, good.
I'm the one who said it. I'm the one who put it in motion.
Suzanne, that's not.
Oh, unless John's in hell. Do you think my John is in hell?
Absolutely not.
There's no way he went to
In
hell.
flames for all eternity?
I'm sure he's in heaven.
Yeah, hell doesn't want firefighters. They put out flames. Suzanne,
I'm fine. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize.
It's unprofessional.
Look what you've done.
I didn't mean to.
Don't worry, Lila. It's fine. It's fine. I just sometimes I just need a moment.
Taylor re-enters with the same props that were set during Act 1. Novelty-sized magnifying glass, something that looks like a treasure chest, etc. Taylor stops at the sight of Kyle, out of costume. Without breaking eye contact with Kyle, Taylor takes a deep, calming breath, removes the hidden flask, and takes a long swig.
Is that a flask?
Put your costume on.
I didn't know we were allowed to have flasks.
You're not. You're working.
And you're also working.
My job has perks.
Suzanne approaches Taylor slowly and takes Taylor's hand. Not fond of human touch, Taylor is confused as to why Suzanne is doing this, staring at Taylor with earnest, wide Bambi eyes.
Taylor? Is John in hell?
Who's John?
He's her dead husband, you jerk.
Hey, fine. I'm supposed to remember the name of every person associated with each of you now?
I mean, you can
Suzanne
remember
was
the names
just
of recently
talking about him
deceased
before the
loved
last
ones.
show.
Leave me alone.
Is he?
Your dead husband in hell?
Yes.
How should I know?
Well, Lila said you told her you were the devil. I thought you might know.
I didn't say devil. I said low-level demon.
I am an essential worker. There's no such thing as a low-level job.
Taylor regains their composure and goes back to setting props.
Of course there's not. So you don't know if he's in hell?
Am I in hell right now?
Sort of.
No, I'm not. Look, Suzanne, I don't know where your husband is.
Finished setting props, Taylor begins to leave.
But wherever he is, I'm sure it feels like heaven because he's away from you.
Oh, come on! Do you have to...
Yes, I do.
Okay, don't listen to Taylor. Maybe... God, making you miserable is Taylor's job. I'm sure John's not in hell. Ugh, shoot. What an awful day.
I did sell my soul.
I know.
I sold my soul for this.
Yeah.
For this?
Hey, at least it's only for a year and not forever.
Yeah, but still, I sold it so cheaply.
Maybe this year's a warning for us.
A warning what? That we'll only get to do theatre if we enter into some kind of contract with the devil and we won't even enjoy the experience?
You were doing theater. You said you didn't have a day job.
I was doing a string of odd jobs to pay the bills with a bunch of children who just graduated from college. I never knew from month to month if I'd be able to make ends meet. I did a lot of last-minute cancelling on Alan to pick up work. But I thought that if you wanted something so badly enough and you work hard enough for it, eventually you'll get it.
Like Michael Jordan?
Do you think he sold his soul to the devil?
No, he seems happy.
He does. Guess we all can't be like Michael Jordan.
Lila, still lying on the stage, reaches her arm out to Kyle. He takes her hand.
I think you're very talented.
I wish I thought so too.
Do you want a hug?
What's wrong with you?
What'd I do?
You don't ask a sad person if they want a hug. You just hug them.
But what if they don't want to be hugged?
Sad people want to be hugged. It's human nature.
Well, when I'm sad, I just want to be left alone.
Well, you're the only one.
So, should I hug you or is the moment
The
gone?
moment's gone.
All right. Sorry.
I don't understand you at all.
I said I'm sorry.
What kind of person just wait, just...
Don't take it out on me just because you're upset with yourself for selling your soul to the devil.
I didn't even make it to the devil, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I sold my soul to a low-level demon.
Well, it's unclear if Taylor is the one we belong to or if Taylor was just put in charge of us.
I thought you were supposed to realize when you're entering into a contract with the devil, or with Taylor, or whoever. You're supposed to know what you're doing and willingly do it. Like in Faust, or the devil went down to Georgia.
I guess in real life, the devil doesn't play fair.
If I had known what I was doing, I would have demanded more. I would have stipulated that I wanted Broadway. I wanted a Tony.
But how much would that Tony be worth, knowing that you didn't come by it honestly?
Its value wouldn't change. If anything, it would be worth more, because my soul is worth more than the admiration of my peers.
Are you sure?
Oh, I would take that soul Tony with me everywhere. Brunch, the dentist, vacation.
Oh, wait, not vacation. TSA might confiscate it.
Why?
It could be used as a weapon.
Are Tony's that heavy?
I don't know. I've never held one. If you had aimed higher, maybe I would have been able to.
If I had aimed a little higher, we never would have met.
So, what I'm hearing is you're glad things turned out the way they did?
I wish I were more talented.
You're very talented. The problem is there are lots of very talented people who don't make it.
But why not? Why isn't talent enough?
I don't know. Sometimes it's knowing the right person, sometimes it's being in the right place at the right time, and
Talent should be enough.
you could make a sex tape.
A sex tape.
People get famous that way. It might help.
I'm a classically trained actor, and you're suggesting that my best shot at getting roles is to make a sex tape.
Just to get your foot in the door.
I'm an artist.
And I'm sure that would come through in your sex tape.
Oh, shut up. How do people even make sex tapes these days?
I don't know. Maybe they use their phones?
And then upload it.
Yeah, I guess.
That sounds right. It's a stupid idea. Now that Alan broke up with me, I don't even have somebody to make one with.
Well, I mean, we could do it together.
The two of us.
It could propel us both.
No one wants to watch a cold woman and a gay man try to have sex with each other.
You never know.
I don't think it would help us.
People are into weird stuff.
Stop.
Opening night of our Macbeth would be packed.
15 minutes. Lila, don't lie on the stage. The costume.
Thank you, 15.
Thank you, 15. Hey, Taylor, if Kyle and I made a sex tape, would you watch it?
I'm sorry.
You heard me.
I'm supposed to be torturing you.
So that's a no?
I told you no one would watch.
Oh, people will watch.
You planted that man wearing John's tie in the front of the house to mess with me.
All I'm trying to do is give you people your 15-minute warning. Stop accosting me with these words and images.
You planted it. Admit it.
I already told you that my power only lies on this side of the curtain.
Low-level demon.
Stop referring to me like that.
Why? You're at the bottom of the barrel. You are low level.
Everyone has to start somewhere.
I didn't say there was shame in it. I mean, we certainly can't judge. Look at us.
I'm not ashamed.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The work I do is essential to the operation. And if I do well, I'll move up.
And you'll earn your, what? Your horns, your pitchfork? Like,
My wings.
yeah, wings are an angel thing.
I am an angel.
No, you're not.
I am a fallen angel. The three of you are fallen actors.
That's not true. It implies we used to be successful.
Yeah, you've got to rise before you can fall. Ooh, our sex tape will be the thing that does it.
It won't.
You two are making a sex tape?
No.
It'll be the yeast that causes our careers to rise.
No.
Oh, gosh, I miss bread.
No one wants to watch us have sex, I promise you.
I'd watch.
Suzanne!
I would to support you.
See, people will watch. I mean, if you don't want to have sex with me, have sex with someone else. But people will watch. Actually, you should ask Marcus. He's afraid of you now. He might say yes out of fear of retaliation.
Any word on Marcus?
They shot him with an EpiPen, and now they're monitoring him. Alicia says he's stable.
You're doing a really good job torturing him today, like above and beyond.
Oh, well, actually, I didn't have anything to do with that. That was all Kyle.
You heard that, Kyle? If you're looking for a new profession.
Stop.
I hope I still get credit for it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. It still happened on your watch.
So, after this tour, if you get your wings, then what?
I don't know. The typical next step for demons is to run for Congress as a Republican, but I don't know. I've never been very interested in politics. I do like theater. I mean, not this.
Oh, of course not.
Obviously.
You don't like this?
But I think I would enjoy a career in the arts.
Well, what do you know? A sensitive, artistic demon.
Like, I don't know, making boring, pretentious plays that high schoolers would hate to have to study, or working on one of those shows that's like 6 hours long.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Maybe something involving interpretive dance, or call and response.
Ugh.
But something that's mine. Something that I created, not garbage like this. It's just designed to make money. I want to make theater that actually says something.
Like, I hate you and I don't respect your time.
Yeah, exactly. But with a really high production value so that people, don't realize my contempt.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be able to do it, Taylor.
Suzanne, do you ever get exhausted of being everyone's cheerleader?
I don't cheer on everyone.
This is a demon. You are literally cheering on a demon. Where is the line for you?
I'm a sucker for someone with a dream, I guess.
Yeah, like 5 minutes ago, Taylor told you that your husband probably feels like he's in heaven because he's away from you.
I know, but...
And I stand by that.
Wow, you are terrible.
Thank you.
Have some self-respect, Suzanne.
I have self-respect.
You're cheering on a demon whose job it is to torture you.
I'm not cheering on that, but I think we need to support those who want to pursue a career in the arts.
Lila flops dramatically from her sitting position onto her back.
Oh my God.
Don't lie on the stage.
Fine.
Kyle, Get dressed.
I'll be ready by curtain.
No. We are not playing this game again. Go get dressed or I'll have Javier go on for you. And if you break his leg, I'm going to murder your loved ones.
Figuratively or literally?
How would Taylor figuratively murder your loved ones?
How would Taylor literally murder my loved ones? They're an ocean away.
We are not playing this game again. Get dressed. 10 minutes.
Thank you,
Ten.
Thank you, Ten.
Kyle, just put your costume on.
I will.
Javier's the only swing. If you and Lila put him in the hospital too, we won't have anyone to play Prince Thad when you're sick.
I had nothing to do with Marcus,
And I never get sick.
says the man who refused to get a flu shot.
Because I never get sick. Also, those things are a scam.
Still, why don't you get ready for the show?
Okay, Suzanne. I'll do it for you.
Well,
Why for her and not for me?
Because she asked me while you commanded me. I don't like being ordered around. That's something you'll need to remember about me if we're going to do Macbeth together.
or make a sex tape.
We're not making a sex tape.
Maybe that's how we survived the year.
Oh my God, can you people not hear me? I'm not doing it. I'm a graduate of the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts.
Oh, you both went to the most impressive schools.
Okay, I'm not talking about making a sex tape specifically. I'm talking about things that bother Taylor in general. Like maybe the way we survive this year is by torturing Taylor as much as she's torturing us.
So, I shouldn't put my costume on yet.
Well, I mean, you probably should put it on now. The show's about to start, but having this fight over the costume 4 times a day, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Let's make this as hard for Taylor as possible. Let's make Taylor come to depend on that flask.
That doesn't sound like a very healthy work environment.
Yeah, our work environment involves a demon whose job it is to torture us, Suzanne. Keep up.
No need to snap. I'm just saying it sounds like it would be a toxic year.
It's already going to be a toxic year.
Exactly.
Let's give it a try.
Yes, he's in, but seriously, go put your costume on now. Sorry. Kyle, would you please be so kind as to go into the dressing room and put your costume on now?
Certainly, Lila.
So what do you think, Suzanne? Can you do it?
I don't like being intentionally cruel.
Not even to a demon?
I just don't think there's ever cause to be willfully terrible.
Not even to a demon who's torturing you?
Taylor hasn't really done anything yet. The worst stuff that's happened is what happened to Marcus, and Taylor wasn't involved in that.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to wait around and see what Taylor has planned. I'm going to counterattack.
What an exhausting way to live your life. Oh,
5 minutes.
how long have you been there?
I just arrived. Why, are you talking about me?
Thank you, Five.
'Cause
Yeah,
I don't care what you were.
you just startled me. That's all. Thank you, Five.
Oh, by the way, Suzanne, someone from UCSF Medical is on the office phone for you. Apparently they couldn't reach you on your cell, so they tracked you down here at the theater.
What do they want?
They wouldn't tell me because I'm not a relative of Joanne McAdams.
Is Joanne in the hospital?
I don't know. Seems like it.
Oh my God.
Joanne is in the hospital. A burning house collapsed on her. You're not sure she'll survive.
Wait, what? How do you know that?
Because I made it happen.
No, but you only have power on this side of the curtain.
Obviously, that was a lie. I can't believe you all bought that.
How could you do this to Suzanne?
Very easily. Let's see if she can get through the show.
No, how could you do this, Taylor? She's nice and Joanne is all she has.
I know, and I feel just awful about it. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep tonight. I might drown in my own tears.
Taylor!
Kyle rushes in. He's still not in costume.
Lila,
Kyle, do you know what Taylor just did?
Taylor got me sued.
What?
I just got served with papers.
By who?
Marcus's attorney.
Marcus has an attorney? It hasn't even been a full 2 hours since he broke his leg.
Well, Taylor works fast. Marcus is suing me over his hospital bills.
Can he do that while he's still in the hospital?
Yes, he can. I don't have any money. I don't have a lawyer. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, for starters, maybe let Javier go on for you.
No. I'm changing right now. Oh, here. Someone named Annie has called you like 25 times. I thought it might be important.
Oh, thanks. Kyle, you know...
I don't have time. I have to put on a border collie outfit to pay my legal fees.
Okay.
Places. Is that a phone? You can't have your phone on you during the show.
Okay, Taylor, I'm gonna need a couple days off.
Lila, I'm going to need to disappoint you.
I'm serious. I have to fly back to New York tomorrow. My roommate, Annie, she convinced the director of her new play that I would be perfect as the second lead, and they agreed to let me audition, but it has to be tomorrow, and I have to physically be in New York.
No.
Okay, Taylor, this is Broadway, and this is my shot.
Broadway will still be there in 12 months?
I just need 2 days.
No.
Okay, just tomorrow then. I can fly out tonight and then right back after the audition. I'll only miss 4 shows.
No. Lila, you cannot take off the second day of this tour.
But I'm not going to get an opportunity like this again.
You don't know that.
Why are you doing this to me?
Because it's my job.
But this is everything I've ever wanted. I mean, this is my one shot at everything I've ever wanted.
You can't cry in makeup.
Please, Taylor, please.
Swallow your tears so you don't ruin your face.
Did you do this? Did you arrange for this opportunity to come around so you could make me miss it?
Have a good show.
Taylor, wait, please.
2 lights.
Taylor!
The stage goes dark. In the darkness, we hear Taylor's voice.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Queen Mari's Castle Live. Please be advised that this afternoon's performance will involve a strobe light, explosions, and bubbles. If you're allergic to goose feathers, please let an usher know so that they might accommodate you. Keep the aisles clear for the safety of Queen Mari and her friends. Thank you, and enjoy Queen Mari's Castle Live.
The lights rise. The curtain that hung far upstage is now gone, and all the set pieces are now facing us instead of facing upstage. We are now looking at the stage from the perspective of the audience in the house. Lila sits on the ground center stage, her back to us. She turns and looks out at us over her shoulder, her face transforming.
Oh! Hello!
Blackout. End of play. Cast, please come back on. Audience, if you'd like to unmute so that they can hear your applause, please do. Lisa, playwright, please join us. Thank you. Wonderful, thank you all.
Bravo!
Oh, there we go.
Bravo!
So, audience,
Thank you for your support of the arts. ATC Studios is a 501c3, and your tax-deductible donations are always gratefully accepted. You may make a donation through our website right on the homepage at www.atcstudios.org or by Venmo at ATC Studios. Thank you for joining us.